John David Duggar and his wife, Abbie Duggar, announced a major family update. They are expecting baby number 3. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. On Wednesday, September 3rd, the former Counting on Stars took to Instagram with a pregnancy announcement featuring their 2 children, Grace, 5, and Charlie, almost 3. We've been keeping a little secret. Face with hand over mouth, hugging face, baby, number 3, arriving winter 2026. John David and Abbie captioned her update. For the featured photo, Grace held a pink balloon of the number 1, as Charlie held a blue number 2, and Abbie held a white number 3, with sonogram photos attached to it, while cradling her baby bump. A second snap showed John David joining the shot as he stood next to his wife, and all 4 of them smiled for the camera. I end the comments. John David and Abbie's Instagram followers flooded them with congratulatory messages. Several members of the Bates family, friends of the Duggars, chimed in. Zach and Whitney Bates wrote, "So excited for y'all. Starstruck, party popper." Carlin Bates exclaimed, So happy for y'all. Let's go baby number 3, partying face, partying face, partying face, partying face. Josie Bates shared. Smiling face with heart eyes, smiling face with heart eyes. So excited for you guys. Another Instagram user wrote, congratulations. This announcement is so cute. Someone else echoed, congratulations party poppers, so exciting. This is an adorable announcement, red heart. A different Instagram user commented, wonderful news. Grinning face. Meanwhile, yet another follower pointed out, congratulations. The oldest Duggar twins are both having a baby around the same time. That's so neat. Jana her first, and you your third. Abbie and John David have been married since 2018. Their engagement and wedding were both featured on TLC's Counting On before the show was canceled in 2021 amid his brother Josh Duggar's arrest. A couple of weeks ago, John's twin sister, Jana Duggar, announced that she and her husband, Stephen Wisman, were expecting their first baby. We are so excited. January 2026 is going to come with a little bundle of joy joining our family, she captioned the update. We're counting down the days and eagerly looking forward to this thrilling new chapter in our lives. Although Abbie and John David didn't reveal the month of Abbie's due date, both she and Jana are pregnant with babies set to arrive in the winter of 2026. Perhaps the twins will have twins. Congrats to John David and Abbie on baby number 3 on the way. John David Duggar and wife Abbie Duggar expecting third baby. Keeping a little secret, counting on alum John David Duggar and his wife, Abbie Duggar, are expecting their third baby. We've been keeping a little secret. Face with hand over mouth, hugging face. John David, 35, and Abbie, 33, captioned a joint Instagram post on Wednesday, September 3rd. Baby number 3 arriving early 2026. In a series of maternity photos, the couple posed with numeric balloons and their eldest 2 children. Daughter Grace, 5, wore a pink dress that matched a 1 balloon, while her brother, Charlie, 3, held up a blue 2 balloon to coordinate with his button down. John David and Abbie, meanwhile, held up an ivory 3 balloon and a trio of ultrasound photos while cradling off her baby bump. John David is one of the 19 children of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, and his famous siblings were excited to shower the expectant parents with love following their announcement. Congrats! So excited for you all. John David's twin sister, Jana Duggar, wrote via her Instagram stories on Wednesday. Jana, 35, is also currently pregnant, expecting her first baby with husband Stephen Wisman. John David started courting Abbie in June 2018, and they got married in November of that year. They later welcomed their first child, Grace, in January 2020. They continued. It's also been so nice to have good advice and help from our families. We are grateful for all the support they've shown us in this new and wonderful phase of our life. 2 years later, Abbie gave birth to son Charlie. We are now a family of 4. She and John David wrote via Instagram in October 2022. We welcomed little Charlie into the world last month and have been soaking up newborn snuggles ever since. We are so thankful to God for this precious gift. Meet the next generation of the Duggar family. Photos of the 19 kids and counting stars' children. Since welcoming Grace and Charlie, John, David, and Abbie have shared plenty of family memories via social media. Happy Mother's Day. Blossom House was my favorite thing to play as a child. My sister and I would find all the baby dolls and pretend that we had lots of children. Abbie wrote via Instagram in May. I would carry around diaper bags and change their clothes, make mud pies outside, and ride around in our covered wagon, aka our big van. Sometimes I pause and remember that I am living my childhood dream now that I'm all grown up and have 2 babies of my own. The Duggar family is throwing their modesty rules out the window. What started with the introduction of pants and shorts for the Duggar girls has morphed into workout wear and even swimsuits. Duggar family followers who were hoping to see some of the Duggar offspring break away are here for the change, but the hypocrisy of some more recent social media uploads is not lost on critics. Joanna Forsyth recently shared a sponsored Instagram post featuring her underwear. The post was entirely innocent and tame. It is still pretty risque for a woman who comes from a family that believed knees needed to be blurred out on TV for decency's sake. Joanna Forsyth shows off her underwear on Instagram. Joanna Forsyth is working hard on her influencer career after stepping away from YouTube. She's even showing off underwear on Instagram to further her career. The mother of 3 and former reality TV star took to social media this week to share some of her favorite new finds. And a pack of seamless bikini underwear made the list. Joy showed off the find, complete with a link so fans can purchase them too, with a photo of the product laid out on her bed. Sure, she didn't model them or anything, but even discussing underwear was verboten in the house where Joy grew up. The Instagram story has since expired, but Reddit users grabbed a screenshot. The change has some critics cheering her on. Others believe Joy and her siblings are hypocrites who happily traded in the strict moral rules they preached as long as money is involved. What rules did the Duggar daughters use to follow? Before the Duggar daughters were on the internet selling panties to the masses, they had to follow a host of modesty rules that seemed downright crazy. While living under their parents' roof, they were not allowed to wear pants. Instead, they opted for skirts, even when engaging in physical activities. They were not allowed to cut their hair short, and certainly were not allowed to wear mainstream swimsuits. Instead, they wore swim dresses that were so bulky that they made water outings anything but fun. Duggar Vuolo even revealed that her fear of the water was caused by the outfits they were forced to wear. Related, Duggar Vuolo and Joanna Forsyth reveal how religious OCD affected Duggar. The ladies of the family were not allowed to show their shoulders, any cleavage, or even their knees. TLC blurred out Michelle Duggar's knees for modesty once. They imposed their modesty rules on others as well. Jana Duggar was heavily criticized for censoring women in the background of a photo because they were wearing shorts.